Okay there guys, so what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Matt with another Marvel Future Fight video, and as you've probably already seen by today's title, if you haven't already checked the forums, we have finally had the update notice for the 7-year anniversary celebration check-in event. Finally. So yeah, I know a lot of people were speculating as to whether or not this would happen or not, or if it had been delayed, or if there had been changes. I know there were rumours going around. Someone on Reddit apparently said something, so we all know that must have been true. Uh, Obviously, it wasn't. So yes, as you can see, this dropped this morning, and we have got our 3-week check-in event leading up to the 29th. As you can see, there's a few changes from last year. So we have got, first off, your usual 6-star bio character and exchange character. Bam, Curse Stones, gold. Nothing too special in the first week. And then if we head into the next week, we start to see a few different things here. We have a 4-star artifact, which is very nice, and is probably going to be the best thing to look forward to there. And then we've got your Mega Tier 2s, your Tier 3 materials, Mandalays, crystals, CCF, TCP, and an Odin's Blessing. And then your Stage 6 enhancement, which will take a character from level 60 right up to level 70, which is always great. And then a Tier 3. And you can see the Tier 3 selectors that we have changed a little bit. So if you can see there, we've got your likes of Captain America, Iron Man, all the usual ones that we've had before. But added to this since last time is Daredevil. So he seems to be the only new Tier 3. So if you didn't have any of those, then you can pick him. And obviously if you did, you just get the 500 bios, which is not great. For me personally, this is great news because, as you guys know, I've been looking for those final 3 speed books to get my 10 back to where it was after Hawkeye, and still hoping on Green Goblin in this anniversary update. So you can see there, it's just your usual, the X-Men from the Epic Quest, and your standard Black Panther, Captain America, Sharog, Iron Man, all the ones that most characters people have already got by now, or already well on the way to working towards. Didn't say anything about transcended characters, so it'd be interesting to see if in the actual update we get any of those. But for me, it's going to be Daredevil. Um, as you can see, I've already got the gears started, and I just so happen to be working on him anyway. Funnily enough, I've got his newest uniform, but I was just working on this when he's in my current team. I was just getting his uniform to Mythic just because I don't have much else to do at the moment. So we're working on him, but it's going to save me a lot of TCP, which I don't have too much of, and more importantly, BAM, which is much more helpful than 512 bios would be. So for me, there's not really any choice there. It's that or nothing. So I am quite happy. But the other really good thing is the 4-star artifact selector. I'm not sure how people will feel about that compared to just getting, previous year's stuff, which has been things like, crystals or a 6-star obelisk. And see here that these are the characters you can choose from with the 6-star character bio selector. Nothing particularly special, but if you're working towards one of them, then it's always helpful. Shang-Chi is always a good pick if you haven't already got him. And then with the X genes, it's just the characters that you can make from here. I thought there was pictures on this one. Oh, I think that's the other box that I didn't choose, the other question mark. But you see, yeah, it's pretty much the characters from the Epic Quest, either the X-Men or the Deadpool one, and X-23 and Kid Omega are your other good bets there. So nothing too exciting, but it's just fairly standard stuff really. But it's just good to know that it's actually happening, and that we have it working for us. So at least the devs are still paying attention and they are still working on things, which I think was our main point of concern. It's not so much that we hadn't heard anything. It was that it just seemed that nothing was happening based on the last couple of years. So finally we got it a few days later than anticipated and that we'd hoped for. And yeah, 4-star artifacts. I'm not sure if it'll include these new ones with Hawkeye or the Hawkeyes. I think I'd imagine it would do, because it's only going up to a 4-star, so I can't see them being too restrictive on what they're going to give us there. And they're all available in this one, so I can't imagine it being any different for what they actually give us in the box when we get it. So yeah, good news, finally. After a couple of weeks of bad things with the April Fool's update and then this, we can finally have something to look forward to. And at the moment you can see we have a couple of events going on with the Cosmic Core, which is something that's pretty handy just to keep idling away whilst we wait for the news to come through the next couple of weeks. I know we've got a couple of check-ins where we've had a bit of energy over the last couple of days, so that'll be really helpful for you guys doing the Cosmic Core. I haven't re-rolled yet, I just wait for a couple of days, do my free ones, see if I get anything, and then I'll start spending a couple of crystals, seeing what you get. But there are a few good missions at the moment. I'm just doing, apart from story fragment farming, I have been doing dispatch missions. I just run 8-1 because there is a chance of getting CTPs. Admittedly, it's not a very high chance. You're more likely just to get a 4 to 6 star card or 4 to 6 star obelisk. But I just run it quickly with this team. I don't use Proxima as the lead, I use Thena. I only use Proxima on the higher stages because the ignore dodge is more important. But with Thena, she has the 50% all attack, so we can get through this fairly quickly. And like I say, there is a good chance, not the best chance, but there is still a chance. As you see there, we got I think that's either a 5 or a 6 star obelisk, so that's pretty handy. And it's just a good way of getting some energy for the Cosmic Core. I do think that it is still a really good event. I know people usually are a bit more hyped for it than they have been. But the important part is that we have got the update notice that has come through now saying that we are getting the 7-year anniversary. And it is one of the two big things, you know, we have these two big tentpole events in the year. We have the anniversary in April, and then we have Black Friday sales in November. And those are the two really big things that kind of prop up the year. If we do have dips, which we have been in for a while, the last couple of months really, Hawkeye was a very small update. Even though it was good and the character reworks were much needed, it wasn't exactly the largest update. It felt like a mid-month, and then to get that with, again, without needing to keep going on about it, the very poorly received April Pools update that we had last week, it's nice to know that we're kind of back on track. And with the MCU films coming over the next couple of months, with Doctor Strange first in May, and then we will have Thor Love and Thunder in July. Hopefully that means that MFF were just having a quiet couple of months, just building up to this, and then they're going to be going full steam ahead. We can hope, we'll cross our fingers and hope for that. And whilst we might not be seeing too much in the way of new characters, it was a 6 star, so that's good. So we got something decent there for it. And like I say, it's just a nice way of doing some content if you don't have anything else to do and you're not farming, or you've already farmed your story fragments. It's just a nice way of getting some Cosmic Core energy, because those rewards are always pretty good. And we will just take today's box. Ooh, that's nice. Fully amplified. I shall take that. That's pretty pog. Okay, so it's just physical defense, but that's not a problem. We can re-roll that. So we will go and lock that. So yeah, I would rather be happy than right, and I am very happy that the notes have finally dropped. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with the notice? that it's finally turned up. It isn't showing up on here yet at the moment. We still have an awful lot of stuff. It does feel rather cluttered at the moment. We have all the event world bosses in here, and even though it says about the 8-week check-in, that's just the one that's current. Don't get confused, that's the one that's currently ongoing at the moment. Obviously it just has a staggered release, so if you didn't join it, you know, on the first day, you'd still be getting those 8 weeks. And there's still a few weeks left to go on that one, but that's not to be confused with the check-in event that's coming. You can see it's not in here yet, but if you go into your events tab and go to check-in, you can see here, there we go, for 8 week. You can see at the bottom there it still says there's 24 days left on that one, but this one will be going, and hopefully it'll be replaced on Friday, I think it said, the 21 days, so the 8th. So yeah, I look forward to that. No, Thursday, so it'll be the weekly reset, won't it? And I'll see you guys in the next one.